Hey, we have another tool available in the Games for Crowds and it's called Adventure Manager. So Adventure Manager is tool for scoring the adventures. It's a tool for taking photos for the adventures. It's not an adventure game. So it is for instructors, it is for host, but it is not the game in itself. So it works really well if you have a checkpoints, if you have maybe a workshop where the teams need to go to different checkpoints to do different activities. So this is the tool used for that. And I'm going to show you how to utilize that. So once you click the link, you will be presented with a host screen, and this is the screen where you can set everything up. And this will be now the long version of how to set stuff up. So first of all, you can choose your language. I'm going to use English. The second of all, you can write instructor text. There is a default text in it, but for example, you can put host number. You can give agenda for the entire day. So anything instructors, all the instructors need to know can go here, and this will be distributed to all instructors. And the third one is that you can create the checkpoints. So let's add first checkpoint. Let's call it checkpoint 1. And now for this, let's say this is somewhere in the open, so it's outdoors, and we need a coordinates for that. So the instructors need to find the place where to go to, and let's put it right here. So I'm using Google Maps, and I'm just gonna copy paste the coordinates in. So for example, if you're using some kind of software like Loquiz has game locations usually with coordinates, you can just extract the coordinates from there, and it's done. And this is checkpoint info that you can then give to that specific instructor that will be managing the checkpoint 1. So this is how you create the checkpoint. So I'm going to create a checkpoint 2 as well, and I'm going to show you how to extract another coordinate, but now not with a number, but also just grabbing it from the Google Maps. And I'm going to click share this location, and I'm going to click copy the Google Maps link. So now I have a Google Maps link, and I can copy it in here, and info text for this if I want to. So now we have 2 checkpoints, and you can see that both of these have turned into links. So if instructor chooses that checkpoint to manage, they can click the link and it takes them to the native app to navigate to the place. I'm going to add one more checkpoint just to show that the location doesn't have to be a link or a coordinates. It can just be like a descriptive thing as well. And as you know, you probably understand already, this is only for the instructor, so just the instructor to find it. Where is the checkpoint 3? The checkpoints can of course have the descriptive names as well, like, I don't know, the leap of faith or something, and that's cool as well. So now we have 3 checkpoints. Okay, the next thing are the teams. So if you know how many teams there will be and what the teams names will be, you can create the teams as well. Let's just create team 1, and let's make this blue team, and I'm not going to write anything into team nodes. And then let's create team 2, and let's call this a red team, and we have 2 teams as well. So you can prepare the teams beforehand, so when the teams are then made on the spot, then they know what team they are in. So that's basically the idea. And now the last one, but not the least, are instructors, and there is no way to create the instructors here. You don't need to create them. You just use the instructor link to let the instructors log in. So if they are all physically around you, you can just show them the QR from your device, but you can also copy the link and send it out to the instructors even beforehand if you want to. What I'm going to do is that I'm just going to open it in new tab and place it right here, so that you can see that I have one instructor device and you understand what the instructor device does as well. Okay, so this is now the mobile phone of the instructor. First off, name, and the phone if they want to. So phone is for any urgent communication that is critical, maybe something you need to specifically tell to this instructor. And then instructor right away after logging in, they can select their checkpoint if they want to. Now, you can see that one instructor has logged in, so you have a list of instructors, which is cool. But also if this instructor now goes and selects the checkpoint 1, this means that he's going to handle the checkpoint 1. You can also see that for the checkpoint 1 there is now one assigned instructor who is accidentally me. So again, makes it like easy to understand which instructor is managing which checkpoint. Also, there can be several instructors in one checkpoint. This is absolutely okay. So if you need to run them parallel, then you might need 2 instructors to take 2 teams at the same time. Works perfectly, no problem there. But from here you can see that each checkpoint has the instructor, and also what you can see from the instructors then is that each instructor actually has a checkpoint. And the instructor can also change their checkpoint if they need to move or if they pick the wrong checkpoint. And this also can happen during when the game is on as well. Now, the second thing the instructor has is that they have this instruction text that you wrote with everything in it. They have this control point or checkpoint information, and they also have a chat which allows them to chat with all the other instructors and the host as well. So this is built in. You don't need to use any other chat functionality from outside if you don't want to. And the instructor has some tools. So most important tool is the scoring, but the scoring will only be active once the scoring is started. So right now the instructor cannot score any teams, but the instructor can do some stuff. For example, there is a camera tool, and the camera actually works so that it will tag the photos that you take and upload them directly into the gallery with a checkpoint name, and if team is chosen, with a team name as well. So the instructor can just take photos of the team and checkpoint, and you know from where they are taken and about what team they are. So this is extremely cool, I think, in here. The next thing is that instructor has a stopwatch, which is just normal stopwatch, and also countdown timer that he can set, and it makes sound when it ends. But the stopwatch nor the timer actually affect how the team is scored, so the instructor just gives the score to the team as he sees fit. So he can use the time, but doesn't have to. Okay, and now when the experience is started, before that, actually there can be also an event timer, and let's say that the host also activates the timer. So the timer now is 10 minutes for the entire experience. So, and it's also only for the instructors, so that instructors can see when they need to finish the thing. And let's now start the experience. What you can see right away is that the instructor sees the timer, and about the timer it's very flexible. So even if the scoring is on and the host thinks that okay, hey, we need more time, somebody says in the chat that we need more time for the entire experience, the host just adds some time, and it is reflected here as well. So very flexible. Now the scoring becomes active. The instructor can use the stopwatch, countdown timer, can take photos, and can also give the score to the team. And let's say the instructor gives score 4 to the team 1. And now in the scoring it's very important that you are only managing this checkpoint. So this instructor, Eric, is managing the checkpoint 1 only. So you're only giving score in this checkpoint. And you can see in the teams list that there is always a last score shown, and this is for this checkpoint. This is not generally, but this checkpoint. And also under checkpoint results here, you can see that team 1 has been in your checkpoint and got 4. And this is important because if the team returns accidentally or by design, then you want to know that they already were at your checkpoint. This is why this is set up so. However, with the scoring, it's very important that within the checkpoint, if you submit a new score for the same team in the checkpoint, it will be overwritten. So that means that the latest score always applies. So if I made a mistake while scoring and it was not supposed to be 4, but rather 5, I just submit 5, and now the score, as you can see on the host screen, is 5. So very flexible to just fix any mistakes if needed. Okay, so this is pretty much what the instructor does. And yes, there is this address as well that you can click, and it opens the navigation in the native app, so you don't actually navigate in the web application, but it will do it on the mobile native application. So this is also something that then helps the instructor to find the place. Okay, so this is about the scoring, about the teams, about the checkpoints, and now the host can also reduce time if you say, okay, let's finish soon, and then if you finish scoring, then the instructor cannot score anymore. So the scoring is stopped, but the instructor can still use the camera. So again, we are not locking everything out because it's instructor, it's your professional team, so they can still work if they see good photos opportunities. Now there's one more thing, and this is the presenter link, and the presenter link is basically gallery and the results table. So this is the same way you can just copy link and send it out, but I'm going to open it in new tab. So now this is something that you maybe show during the evening after the game, or you can also keep it on during the game if you want to. It shows the teams, it shows the cumulative score from all the checkpoints, and it also shows you how many checkpoints did the team go through. And then on the other tab there is all the photos that the instructors made, and then they can be filtered by the checkpoint and by the team name. Okay, so this is what the Adventure Manager does. Give it a go and let us know how it went. Thanks.